Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Hardcore series. As you can tell from that time lapse and from what I've got behind me, I was doing a sugarcane farm. As I mentioned in the previous episode, I want to do a creeper farm today so that we've got plenty of rockets. I do just want to note that the design of the farm behind me isn't taken from anybody. I wasn't looking at any tutorials. However, it is a very similar design to a lot of different people. It's relatively straightforward and common sense based. The observer sees the update and then fires the pistons. Lots of people have done this type of thing, so like I say, I'm not ripping off anybody. It was a design that I came up with myself, but loads of people have done this type of stuff before. But like I said, today I want to be getting on with a creeper farm, so it's going to be going here. As you can see, I've got some of the materials already kind of gathered here, and I got the placement for the storage is going to be here. I'm going to have 3 lots of 3 chests, so they're going to be stacked up as it goes up like that, and then from there we'll build the kill chamber, and then from there you build the rest of the farm. Plenty of glass, building blocks, logs, trapdoors, chests, water, you name it. So we'll be getting on with that later in this episode. But in between episodes, I have been checking out some of the land around this area and trying to find somewhere that's going to be suitable for our future mega base. I've been coming up with a few different ideas in a test world, and so far the designs and the ideas have been absolutely amazing, and I'm just super excited to show you guys what I've been coming up with. That being said, we won't actually be ready to start anything like a mega base for another few episodes. There's definitely plenty to be done before all that. Oh yeah, and I also did the front of the base. This is relatively block for block what I had planned in a test world. I have just kind of modified it ever so slightly, just to make it fit in this mountainside, and I did a bit of terraforming on the top, but also just to kind of make it look right and more in keeping with the rest of the surrounding area. On the inside, I haven't really changed things too much. As you can see here, I've got the egg kind of mounted in this bit of a plinth in the center with a bit of water around it. I thought it looked kind of nice and artistic. Kind of looks like this soul campfire is just kind of keeping the egg nice and warm, ready for it to hatch. But essentially, I'm just waiting for nighttime now so that I can go creeper hunting, get some more gunpowder, and I've got plenty of rockets then to go and show you this new area. I'm super happy with the area that I found. It's not too far away, and it just looks absolutely amazing and perfect for the design of what I've come up with. Yeah, let's go on the hunt for some creepers. I can see one there. I don't necessarily like doing it within the trees. It is a little bit precarious in case you get snuck up on by another creeper or something, so I will just be playing it safe for now. Let's go over to an area that's a little bit more open, like this. This could be a good area. Ah, that's hilarious. Go on, you go and get them. And don't worry, I fully understand the irony of the fact that I'm using rockets in order to go and find creepers. But, you know, I absolutely love the fact that that skeleton over there is not even paying attention to me because it's being chased by a dog. Or a wolf. Dog, wolf. Hello, Mr. Creeper. I think I remember seeing one down here too. There we go. It can be quite difficult to see them sometimes because with the type of light level that we've got here, they do blend in again quite well. I mean, creepers blend in pretty well as it is already. We'll go to a bit more of an open area. Hopefully we can find something here. $27 gunpowder so far. That's not too bad. We might get a bit more if we can. I really think the secret to killing creepers and any mobs really in general is just keep moving. You know, don't let them try and get too near you. When it comes to skeletons, for instance, sideways movements are always the best way to go. He says getting shot by a skeleton. Oh, let them two fight it out now. Well, sun is coming up, so we've got to be careful and got to be quick now. Oh, that one was a close one. Oi, that's mine. No matter, we've got 41. That will have to do, I think. I'm definitely not seeing any other mobs or any other creepers, so that will have to do the trick, I'm afraid. Like I say, we've got 41, so there should be definitely plenty of rockets out of that. So, now that we managed to get ourselves a few extra rockets, let's go and check out this area. So, quite conveniently, it is in fact off to the east, which is the same direction as the stronghold. So, if we head off in this direction, we get a really nice view of all the land around us. Now, for the most part, before all this, we were on foot and you couldn't really see all this amazing terrain. So I believe the entrance to the stronghold was somewhere around here. Yeah, so way down there. But then just a bit further off to the east here, we've got a ruined portal, and then it's this entire patch of land here. And if you go a bit further up, you can see that it's actually just its own singular island, because just over to the end here, it connects to the ocean. Little bit of a cave entrance ravine type thing there. Same there. We've got this kind of river going all the way around this central island, and I absolutely love the terrain. I love the fact that it comes up here, and we've got all this room here to play with. Now, I'm just going to jump into free cam, and I can show you guys exactly what it is that I've been kind of toying with. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is that I've got planned in terms of the actual build itself, but I want to show you a bit of the area as to where it's going to be. So as you can see, you've got me all the way over there, and if we look down here and I turn on these rings here, so we've got these two very large circles, and this is going to be just the area of the main structure. Just the main structure, because I feel like this circle sits in this area really nicely. It's at a decent height, so what you're looking at here is probably going to be about where I'm going to sort of have to terraform up to. Obviously on this side, this is all natural terrain generation, and I'm probably just going to have to terraform all the way around here myself. And then I've got all this area across here, right up to the edge of where the ocean is there. There's going to be stuff all along here. It's going to be an absolutely immense project. But I'm not planning on going anywhere anytime soon, especially for this hardcore world, because I've really started to enjoy it. It's a really good seed. I want to keep this world going for as long as I possibly can. So as I say, this is going to be an absolute massive project, but I am going to give you one final clue. Now, you'll notice that I said about my starter base was a bit of a cliche, something that loads of other people have done before, but I never have, because well, it was a bit cliche and I wanted to stay away from that. A lot of people have said that a lot of these things could be kind of become a bit of a meme. That being said, this series is all about the cliches and the memes and things like that. So this build is going to be no exception to that. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments. What do you think this project is going to be? As I say, it is something that a lot of other Minecrafters have done before. A lot of people are far, far better at designing this type of stuff than I am. However, I want to try my hand at it. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think it's going to be in the comment sections below. And for anyone who gets it right, I'll allocate a special area in this build just for you guys. There was in fact another area just a bit further over this way across the other side of the ocean that I was looking at. However, I felt like it was a little bit dense. I didn't quite like it. Oh, shipwreck. I don't think I've been to this one yet. Well, nothing in there. Iron, lapis, gold, the usual treasure map. Sun's going down, so this probably isn't the best time to do this, but I don't mind if you guys don't. Oh, it looks like I'm on the edge here. Okay, so I'm going to see if that same trick still works. The one that Impulse kind of showed us all. So you're going to F3 screen, and then we're going to look at certain coordinates and go to 9, 9. Oh, I've already been here. Look at that. Oh, would you ever believe it? I've already been here. That's me not paying attention. Anyway, back on track. And yes, so the other patch of land was just to the right of this little village here. This was a village that we actually visited in like the first episode, I think it was. And I liked this sort of this curvature along the shoreline here because it was kind of very port-esque. So that was could potentially influence the build I decided to do, but I decided against it. So you got this massive jungle area here, and again, I've told you guys before that I absolutely love jungles because I love the way that the grass looks. It's very deep, rich green. So this area was a contender for my mega base area, but again, I just decided against it in the end. Oh, look at that. A ruined portal next to a shipwreck. That's pretty cool. Oh, diamond. Lovely. No, don't want to go too fast. I've already got that one. I do like having the Clear Waters resource pack. It just makes it far easier to see everything. No pun intended. Oh, that was a nice lag spike there, wasn't it? Yeah, that brings us back to this main island. I think this is absolutely perfect for what I want. It was not going to take too much to clear it out as well because there are quite a few trees. It kind of still has that jungle biome green to it, which is really nice. So I think this is just going to be the perfect area. Plus, yeah, like I say, just got this river around it. So if I wanted to do like a squid farm or something, that should be a lot easier. And of course, it's not too far away from my starter base. So any of my starter farms, if I need them whilst I'm building, I've got them pretty much close on hand. But as I said before, there's plenty of things that we need to be getting on with before we can even think about doing the mega base. There's lots of resources and lots of other things that I need to get together in order to be able to even start it. One of the bigger things is in fact a creeper farm because I need lots and lots of gunpowder, not just for rockets, but of course at some point we're going to want to go to the nether and get netherite, so we need lots of TNT. But thinking further ahead, there's going to be a lot of grinding involved, lots of terraforming, and a lot of my tools are going to get really worn out. So I'm going to need an XP farm that's going to be able to replenish all that stuff in no time at all. I don't really want to be doing it at the double skelly farm. Whilst it was an insane find and it's really done me well so far to kind of get all my stuff enchanted, it just doesn't hold a candle to something like an ender, which hopefully is something that I'm going to be doing in the next episode. Plus there's plenty of other things like tree farms, moss farms, or gold farms, whatever it might be, and that's all going to get done before we start thinking about the mega build. But all of that is going to be for future episodes. For now, let's get on with this creeper farm. that actually went together pretty easy. However, if I go into free cam mode and I come down here, you can kind of get an idea as to how well this thing's doing. That is a lot of creepers. So just to give you guys a quick overview as to how this is working, we've got the lever, which is then powering the comparator, which is in subtract mode, and then it's sending the signal all the way around through the repeaters. When it gets to around about here, it sets off the chain reaction going all the way down. So you've got the observer here, and then that is going into the dispenser here, which then dispenses the water, pushing all the mobs to the edges, which then fall into this water stream here and into the kill chamber. Obviously, we've got these glass pillars here to stop spiders from spawning. And then, of course, on the top layers here, we've got the trapdoors, so no other mobs than creepers can spawn. I would definitely say the hardest part of building this entire farm is probably the trapdoors, because that is a lot of wood that you have to go through. That's almost, I'd say, over a stack and a half for each level, and there's 7 layers here. So I've been AFK up there for around about 30 minutes or so, maybe just a little bit longer. Let's go and check the rates. So that's 4.5 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, about 5.5 stacks there. So we're actually doing pretty well for rates, considering the fact that, again, I've only been there for maybe a little over half an hour. That's not bad at all. So this farm is definitely going to come in useful for future projects. Not least of which is going to be getting a lot of TNT together so we can go and blow the hell out of the nether and get as much ancient debris as we possibly can. Also, in between clips, I decided to add another side onto the sugarcane farm. I figured because 16 here just isn't quite enough, if we double it up, we might start getting some better rates on these as well. That being said, there is only one other job that I want to get done in this episode, and that is to go and fight the Wither. Now, to fight the Wither, we're going to need some expert stuff. Obviously, Wither skeleton skulls, the soul sand, some golden apples will definitely help us. We've got some strength potions, fire resist just in case, regeneration, and night vision. Now, as you can see here, I've got some pumpkins, blocks of iron, and shears. I'm not going to explain what this is. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're going to find out very soon. Now, normally when it comes to fighting the Wither, I'm quite happy to just go into the end, dig under the end portal there, and do that trick where you can just suffocate the Wither, and it's dead easy to fight. You don't take any damage, and you can beat it within a few seconds, no problem. Basically zero risk. However, for this hardcore series, I figure at least once I should defeat the Wither properly. It's a kind of a rite of passage, and if I don't do it, then I'm going to feel like I've just cheated myself. So without further ado, let's go and jump into my tunnels, and we're going to go and try and fight the Wither. So I've just got to try and find the right tunnel to go down. As you can see in my top left, I do have the mini map. And I'm wondering if going down this one might be better. We really want to try and avoid some of these lava pockets. So we're just going to go for a little while and try and find an area that's suitable. Now, it looks as though we've got something coming up here. Okay, so we've got a lava pocket a bit further up there. So I think I'm just going to dig out a bit of a space here, a bit of a room. Get on my little bits of goodies. I definitely don't want to forget things like the strength potion, regen, and night vision. He is very going to quickly knock out a lot of these torches and stuff, so it's going to be difficult to either see him and also regenerate, so I need to keep on top of the golden carrots, the golden apples. I'm not going to need my rockets just now, so I need to make sure I've got all these in place, and then we'll come back to these in a few minutes. This is very nerve-wracking because I've never actually faced the Wither in hardcore before, so this is going to be a first for me. Strength first, night vision, and regeneration. And here we go. Oh dear. Right. Really beginning to think this might not have been the best idea. Oh, I didn't get hold of him. Oh, dear me. I missed him completely then. He's after me. Yeah, I think he's onto me, so the trick is to just kind of keep fighting him and keep hitting him and moving back at a steady pace. See, it's going down pretty quick here, so we're doing quite well. Relatively easy, even though my heart's absolutely pounding. And whew, job done. Oh, that was not expected. And also, and a very good job that I decided to eat that golden apple. So we've got one nether star, and that's good so far. Yeah, it was definitely nerve-wracking there. Right, one of the things I want to do now is this other trick. Now, I'm not quite sure how we're going to go about... Oh, come on, Owen. Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to go about this, but we'll just make a bit more of a space. And then we're going to get our pumpkins and blocks of iron. Now, if anyone doesn't know about this trick, basically what you do is you summon in a load of iron golems, and then they do the fighting for you. Relatively simple to do. So essentially you just put a pumpkin on top like that, and then when you shear it, it should turn into an iron golem. And I think there should be an advancement for it as well. Look at that. Who's a handsome boy? Okay, so hired help. That's straightforward enough to do. We're just going to rinse and repeat this a few times until we get to a point where I feel like we've got enough iron golems. Maybe, I mean, I've got enough here for like 14, I think, but I'm not really sure we're going to need all that many. Might be a bit overkill. So get another one in. Let's maybe do 3 more. So we've got 5 total. Excuse me, Mr. Right, there we go. Oh dear. Can I get you out of here, please? There we go. Yeah, he's damaged, so I know we can repair him, but I'll just do 1 more if we can find enough room. There we go. So we've got 6. So then what we're going to do is swap out these blocks, put a wither here, and then what's going to happen is as we go back, we might be able to knock out these blocks here, so then the iron golems are going to see the wither and then attack him. Now, we need to wait until the wither has done his big blast attack as soon as after he spawns in, because that does affect the iron golems. That will kill or seriously damage them. So we need to be very careful here. There we go. They should see him, and they're going to go after him now, hopefully. Oh, well, that's not working quite as well as I would have liked. Can I entice him down here? I really don't want to hit an iron golem. Oh, like that. I don't think he'll attack me. No, he doesn't want to attack me. Oh, hit another one now. Oh, this is not going... This is not going well. This is not going well. I really don't know what's going on here. I mean, he's gone higher up, and he's still attacking these guys, so can I try and repair them? Not really doing much. Oh, night vision's going now. Oh dear. Well, this is definitely not going the way I wanted it to. It's a really good job that these iron golems don't aggro you, the ones that you've spawned in, because otherwise I'd be dead by now. This is really not going the way I was hoping it to. Oh, go on, Mr. Golem, go on. Go on, lad. Get it, get him, get him, get him. Oh, he's doing it, he's doing it. He's doing it, oh, go on, lad. Oh, please don't get my another wither star, though. Oh, no. No, don't tell me it's... Don't tell me it's burned up my wither star. Oh, no. Ah, would you Adam and Eve it? What rotten luck. Although I do have some wither roses, which is nice. Yeah, so unfortunately, it does look like the lava burnt up my nether star. That's a shame. An unfortunate consequence of trying out something different. But unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So we're going to have to go back to the nether, get some more willow skeleton skulls, and then we can make another beacon. Luckily, we did get one out of that, so that's not too bad. At least we're coming away with at least 50% of what we thought we were going to. But at least even with one nether star, we can still bring home the bacon. Now, if I'm not mistaken, all you need for a beacon is glass, your nether star, and obsidian. Ready for this? Oh yeah, you don't get the achievement straight away. You have to actually put it down first. So let's go get some more iron blocks, and then we can set it up. Now the question is, where's the best place to put it? Because obviously it's going to get moved at some point when I go over to my mega base. But for now, perhaps just in this center bit here could work quite well. I mean, they're all just slabs there, so the beam would go through it, which is fine. So let's make a start here, shall we? Okay, there we have it, and last thing to do is put this in the center, and now we get the advancements. Now I just got to feed it and decide which buffs we want. Now, I don't think that I'm going to be doing any mining anytime soon, so I probably don't need to get haste. I'll probably go with speed, I think, at this point. Speed and regen, why not? Start whizzing around now. Yeah. But that's just about going to do it for this episode. We got quite a lot done. We managed to get a double sugarcane farm on the go. We got this massive creeper farm done, which I'm super happy with. And then we also fought the Wither and got this awesome beacon. But as always, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Please join me in the next episode where we take on the mammoth task of making an ender render. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.